guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is not date or time specific, so whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time. You can be here as a cross watcher for a Cancerian. Welcome, welcome. Keep in mind you may need to reverse the energies for this particular spread. I'll remind you when I get to that point. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We've had a little growth spurt lately, so yay, I'm so happy to have you here. If you enjoy the reading, please join us here by subscribing. I would be so much in gratitude for that. Okay, we do have the full moon in Taurus with a lunar eclipse coming up this weekend. I'll be doing a special reading for that. It wraps up the eclipse season. If you missed the readings for eclipse season, which I did for the first series this month, it's not too late to go check in on present energies for the eclipses, okay? All right, here we go. I'm pulling from angels and ancestors to activate the reading. Do keep in mind it's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may not resonate for everybody. It's always best just take what speaks to you and leave the rest. If you're interested in a private reading, however, I do offer them. I started that back up in the spring, so there's a link in the description box below that would take you to the booking page. You can read all about it, scroll through the testimonials, see what people have to say. Okay, here we go. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Be graceful in movement and action. Cancerians in general have a certain grace about them. It's usually born out of deep sensitivity and empathy, is a little stereotypical, but those are signature attributes of true Cancerian energy. So if you align with that, then this message may be for you. So you want to lean on your grace. It also feels like a little bit of diplomacy is another aspect of gracefulness, right? Being diplomatic. All right, here we go. So I'm going to pull the spread. I'll give you my general impressions, and then we'll use the clarifiers to get the details. Here we go. Woohoo. Overall energy for the reading is the Nine of Swords. There's something here that's got you worried. Could be one of you or the other, or possibly both. There's some anxiety here. Sleepless nights, worry. Yes. Oh my goodness. What's happening here, Cancer? Okay, so yeah, it's going to require a lot of grace. So when I do this spread, I set the intention that this side is for the sign I'm reading for or about, which in this case would be Cancer, which would make this Cancerian's divine counterpart. You could be here as a cross watcher for a Cancer and say, no, Laura, that is my side. That's what I meant by reversing the energies. Not a problem. Anyway, we're at a point of some worry. I'm almost feeling like there's an awareness, something's not going right. And so it's got your full attention to the point of distraction. Okay, in the past for your person, Ten of Swords, coming through a painful ending. I'm not sure that it was with you though, because I'm seeing you coming through very differently, almost as if something happened in this person's life. There was something that was very, very painful. They may not have even seen it coming. But it certainly left a mark, because now their present experience of this connection is devil energy. So with the devil energy, we're talking about egoic resistance, fears, and a lot of times we go with the ego, we go into shadow, we go into dark places, we get controlling or manipulative, or we can't overcome temptations sometimes. I feel because of this Ten of Swords, this person is just sort of hyper controlled right now. It feels like there's a lot of they're operating with a lot of self restrictions that are coming from a dark place, because they just came from something, and this could have happened a long time ago, but it feels more recent. Now, the good news is, toward the future here, Nine of Pentacles. This is where it comes in, and they are really observing you with admiration. They like your independence and autonomy, your ability to kind of create your own creature, like the world, the environment that makes you feel safe and solid, confident and competent in the world. There's admiration coming in the near future. Right now, I feel like they're kind of in a dark place. And so because there's this connection here between you, it's almost like they're hyper controlling their response to the connection, possibly based off a painful experience before you. So that's what I'm seeing. Now, for you in the past, Seven of Cups, mixed messages, a little bit of emotional confusion, maybe some overwhelm. I'm not really sure what you were dealing with, because you may have come into this person's life, or this may have been a patch where something was very difficult and you didn't really fully understand. The person was maybe devastated, or their behaviors from then till now have been sort of throwing you off the track, because right now your present experience of this connection is almost you've got your heart on your sleeve. There's the Knight of Cups. You've got nothing to hide. And it's almost like I'm feeling you making offers from your heart. And this person is seeing it through a darker filter. And in the future, Four of Swords, your time to heal, your time to go to ground, your time for some deep reflection. So that's why I'm feeling this Nine of Swords is mainly coming from your energy, but it's also this sense that there's some worry about how things will unfold because of this phase or state of mind that this person is presently in. Likely through nothing to do with you, but if it had to do with you, if there was a painful breakup in the past, there's a different approach from each of you now presently. So let's see the Nine of Swords. In other words, just let me get the thought out. They are retreating into old, darker, egoic patterns based on fear, and you're opening up and you're being more vulnerable. That's what I meant by approaching things differently. All right, so there we go. We have now this worry. How long will it be before this person returns, before the passion returns? It feels to me like that's what's happening, is there might be a separation, or if not total physical separation, just it's almost like you've lost this person. Not lost them presently, but like energetically, they're just checked out. And therefore, you're kind of wondering, when will my old person return? So I do feel like there's a little bit of impatience, a little bit of worry, really desiring something to change, for this person to get, the inspired passion to sort of come back in and receive what it is you have to offer, because it seems really genuine and authentic. So let's see this Ten of Swords in the past. All right, so this painful ending took place, and it motivated this person to choose the connection and to choose some form of reconciliation. Or at least it seems that way. The Lover's card is a card of choice, and you're either choosing this soul bond or you're not. The King of Wands is normally initiates things, takes action, doesn't hesitate, and underneath the motivation is a coming together, sort of mending fences, reconciling any differences, or meeting in the middle. And it feels to me like after whatever it is that really got this person's attention in a painful way, I do feel like I see that they made the choice to take some form of action. Did it come off well? I don't know, because you've got the Seven of Cups, and I kind of feel like you're like, wait, I'm confused. So let's see the devil energy presently. Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and underneath is Judgment. So this changes things just a little bit. I feel like this person is trying to overcome their tendency to fall back into old patterns of behavior that are negatively, karmically charged, right? Like whenever you have something that impacts you in such a powerful and painful way, it's like muscle memory. We get thrown back into our old patterns of how to keep ourselves from getting hurt. That's generally the use of the ego, is to keep us small so we don't go about doing things that are new to us that we don't know how to do and end up getting ourselves hurt. So the ego tries to keep us safe by having us do the same things over and over again. Right? That is literally how it works. And the soul knows better, but if the soul is following the ego's lead, it can be really difficult. This person feels, to me, like they're trying to overcome, that they want second chances, forgiveness, almost like they're waiting to be called up from this dark place for a second chance at life, at love, at happiness, but they know that it's almost like starting over. You know, they have a lot to learn. So even though I see the devil here, I don't see it in nefarious ways. I feel like it's something this person is really struggling to overcome. And it's coming from whatever it is that happened in the past. And it's possible that what I'm seeing here is that they made a choice to come towards you for the connection and something went terribly wrong. And the way that they internalized it has now left them nursing wounds in a sort of dark way. So let's see with the Nine of Pentacles going, but they want the change. So that's good. Notice that the Judgment card is coming from the bottom of the deck. So for those of you who are new to my channel, when I pull from the bottom of the deck, I'm tapping into unconscious energy or something playing out behind the scenes. So for this person, what's in their unconscious energy or awareness is, I really want this connection. And I kind of know I have to take it step by step. And I want to overcome and be called up for a second chance. I don't want to live in this darkness. So that's how I'm seeing it. Let's see this Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Swords, Emperor, Ace of Pentacles. So what's happening here is the darkness is still dominant, right? Because it's from the main spread, main deck. And the clarifiers give us the details of what they're working through. Going forward, as I said, this person looks upon you with admiration and it suddenly dawns on them like an epiphany, like oh my God, I see this so clearly now. This is my person. This is who I want. And therein lies that new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles, now again, it's kind of in unconscious awareness, but we have an Emperor, the highest and best of all four kings, seeing you in a different light, Ace of Swords, and having this sort of epiphany, this moment that you're who they want to be with. And therein comes in the back of their mind, like, I really want a new beginning. I want to make this person a solid offer of up-leveling this connection, like being really invested. So I kind of like what I see evolving here, and I'm not as concerned about the devil as I was when I first pulled it. So I feel like this devil is a result of something that happened in the past, and they're in progress now of resolving it. And maybe learning that they have to approach these things differently and not be in service to their ego, because that's part of the devil, right? Okay, let's see the Seven of Cups for you in the past. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Swords, yes, Queen of Pentacles. I think you saw a future together. I think you saw that this was a potential life partner. Here you're coming in as this feminine archetype of a life partner, right? But yeah, all the confusion, mixed messages, and that's what I think happened. You got really hurt here. And that devastated this person as well, because I think they had the right intentions. And I do think that they wanted to choose this connection, but it looks like something didn't come off, or they were just coming through something that was painful. And so as much as they would choose this connection, they were sending you mixed messages, and it had an impact on your vision of the future, right? So I feel like that's what happened. And because it's a general reading and not a private reading, and I don't have all of your individual details, it could be either one. So you have to take it as, oh yes, this person had just come out of a bad marriage or a bad breakup, or something happened between us and they took it super, super bad. And you know, we all have our triggers, and so it's one or the other. Take it as it resonates for you. So now here you are with this Knight of Cups energy. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so as much as I think you're here being vulnerable, I also think that there's a part of you that would like an offer from this person's heart. It's not just what you have to offer them, and your depth of emotion and your emotional availability and vulnerability. You'd kind of like it in return, because that would provide some balance and harmony. That would create a level playing field. And here you are, this Nine of Pentacles. So we know we're talking about somebody who's making it pretty, you know, making your way through the world pretty much on your own. And what I get from this Nine of Pentacles in this position is, I love you and I want you, but I don't need you, right? And I kind of feel that is an attractive quality to this person, that it's alluring, that there's something that says, yeah, if we're on the same page, I'm in. If you're going to be cooperative in this endeavor, I'm in. But if not, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm going to make it, because the Nine of Pentacles is a single person in the tarot. So I just wanted to point that out. I feel like, number one, yes, are you wearing your heart on your sleeve? Absolutely. But I think you'd like that returned, because that would be what's fair, and that would demonstrate to you that there's some cooperation and you're both on the same page. And if not, you're going to survive it. Wow. And now we have the Four of Swords for you in the future. Seven of Swords, the Fool, Four of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this person makes you an offer, and I feel like almost like one part of you wants to trust it and take a leap, and then the other part of you is like, this feels too risky. That Four of Pentacles underneath feels pretty guarded. And like, yeah, I'm not sure that this is good, because the Fool staring right at that Seven of Swords, and the Four of Swords is a healing card in this particular scenario, but also deep reflection. Like, you're going to review the game tape in your mind of everything that's transpired, and it's going to be like, is this person being straight with me? Are they being honest with me? And a little bit of a twinge comes in, and you might still be a bit guarded. But I like that the Fool is from the top of the deck. So what that tells me is that your deep reflection will involve some risk assessment. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? And in our risk assessment, what I like to say is, if you do the pros and cons list and you review the game tapes in your mind, if it smells like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. So I'm feeling like that's what I'm seeing here. As this person has this epiphany, and the Emperor can be very powerful and convincing, as can Devil energy, right? So I think this person's about face might throw you off a peg and might have you questioning their true intentions. So you'll take your time, you'll go to ground, you'll give it a lot of thought, a lot of review, and then you'll decide if this is something worth opening your heart to. Okay, so that's what I see for you. It's powerful. I'm going to give you the astrology, but I'm also going to continue this reading. So if it's resonating for you, there's a link in the description box in the first sentence, and I'm just going to continue the reading, push all these cards up. I want to look at the two of you together. What are the strengths and the challenges in this connection? What are the opportunities for resolving any of those challenges? We're going to look at a message from this person to you, a message from you to them. We'll get a message from Spirit or the universe with some guidance. Sometimes it comes in as confirmation. Sometimes it comes in as protection even. We'll pull a card from the hidden energies for this person, what's going on behind the scenes with them that you don't know but might want to, or probably should. And then the outcome position is, what can you expect going forward? If nothing were to change, how might this unfold? So that's what we'll do. Here is the astrology. We have Sagittarian energy in the Knight of Wands. Our King of Wands is Leo. Lover's card is Gemini. Devil is Capricorn, ruled by Saturn. So like I said, it can be very restrictive. Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Judgment is Pluto, which rules Scorpio. The lovely Nine of Pentacles is out twice. That's Virgo. Aries and the Emperor, more Capricorn in our Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Cups is Pisces. The Justice card here is Libra. And we have the planet Uranus here in the Fool, which rules Aquarius. So that is what I have. Fabulous reading, interesting, complex. Yes, status equals complicated. I'm heading to the extended. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.